Hello and welcome to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy for the 13th German turn. In this turn, you see your Panzerschreck make some pretty aggressive moves towards those Canadian houses. You continue to keep those Canadians in the north suppressed. You take one casualty in one of your Fallschirmjäger sections, and you take a lot of fire in town with your sections in the houses. But other than that, everything goes pretty well for you. Something I find interesting this whole time is your men are one of your people at least is convinced there's a very strong Canadian contact there, but there is obviously not actually anybody there. Unfortunately, this MG was going into a perfect position to lay down fire on these houses, but in its fragile state it gets suppressed, broken, and starts to run away by the end of the turn. But this team doesn't actually go into a house because I wasn't sure if that's what the orders were. These two teams are in houses. This team gets into a house down here, and this man does end up picking up an MG34. So you're in a pretty decent position here, and I'll go in and show you what else you can see. So over here you can see the one casualty you take. It's one of your men with an MP40. You see this man up here in the corner with a Bren gun, takes aim and fires and cuts him down. I'll just go zoom in on them quickly. So this is just quickly the team that causes a casualty. You can see a Bren gun and a rifle. But in lighter news, your Panzerschreck team, equipped with one pistol and one rifle, do make it all the way across this field, completely unopposed, and get into that house. And as you can see, they cautiously advance into the house to find it empty. So whatever Canadians were in here are obviously vacant now. Down here, just a lot of fire traded in all directions. You have your teams here suppressing these houses. This team here, as they crawl in, they take quite a bit of fire, but they're okay as far as you can tell. They don't get their hide order until they reach the waypoint in the house, so on their way in, they take a worrying amount of fire as they stop to shoot. But they do make it by the end of the turn. And this house over here is hiding. Well, they were supposed to be hiding, but they make it okay to the end of the round anyway. So you can see your team here was supposed to set up the MG and shoot at those Canadians to keep them suppressed, and that would have worked great, except they get scared. I'm not exactly sure by what. They don't take any direct fire for the whole friggin' turn, and decide to run away before they actually fully even set it up. Run away! Run away! Retreat! And they're gone. In lighter news, this man did pick up his machine gun and is carrying his rifle on his back. He's currently just servicing the gun. One thing to note is that he only has 150 rounds, or that could be 160, of 7mm ammo. So that's not a lot when you consider the high rate of fire on these guns. So you might want to consider picking up some more ammo from all these dead bodies, but he is technically good to go with 2 demo charges, 4 grenades, 1 rifle, and 1 MG34. And up here, nothing spectacular, just this team behind this house. I wasn't sure if you wanted to move them into the house, so I didn't, but this is where they are. So I think that about covers everything, so I'll just do a little click through and send you off. Here's your Panzerschreck team, sporting the Walther and the Kar 98. Here's your 2 teams in the field, -1. This one's still okay. Heavy weapons, your MG still suppressing. Your HQ, which none of the people here can see this house because of the ridge. I'll get in and show you what's blocking their sight. So essentially all the teams down here can't target this house because of that ridge. Even these ones, they can only see the top. So if you want to suppress this window where the Canadians are, you basically have to move right up here. Let's keep going through your teams. So yeah, HQ, heavy weapons, some Fallschirmjägers, Rambo. Your 2 teams in houses. This one's feeling alright. The other one's suppressed. This MG, this team, all these dudes. Yeah, security platoon so shaken that they believe in ghosts apparently with that contact there. But anyways, if you think I missed anything, if you want any other line of sights or anything like that, let me know in the thread. But other than that, I will see you next time.